going on, dude? Alrighty, Season 3 opener against the Dallas Cowboys. Dallas is stacked. They got to the NFC Championship game last season, lost in the last drive of the game. So I expect them to be just as good, if not better. It's a work in progress. Pro style is much harder because there's more under center stuff you gotta sift through to find out what works. But the shotgun stuff is pretty much close to the same.
Hello everybody, I'm Larry Ridley. This is Madden 18 on EA Sports. It's a fresh start throughout the league here in week 1.
Yeah, I thought Clemson would do better. I didn't think they would struggle throwing as much as they did. I thought the QB was further along than what he showed to be.
The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Dallas Cowboys. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. And the New York Jets.
But that's them growing pains.
The first carry here for Ty Montgomery. And he'll fight forward.
Thanks, dude.
27-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
See if they stay on the ground for second down. Time running out here on the play clock. Now with the play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout called. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Ooh, a face mask.
And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they march up another 15 against your squad.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw.
Hang on to the ball.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. second down now after the pass completion. From the shotgun, he'll look to
Throw that away.
and seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one.
It's a stock one, Jules. There's no changes.
Now it's third down.
You can't edit them.
And they're just a couple of yards shy of a first down here on third down. Play clock winding down. And prior to this 3rd and 2 play, we're going to get a timeout call. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. And the offense looks to pick up the first here on 3rd after that incompletion.
Detroit! Detroit! What's in that body? All right, here we go.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. So it'll be first down here after the run.
Yeah, you can run the ball out of it.
First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. So nothing there, but maybe you blame that on the blocking.
Yeah, at some point, you've got to win at the point of attack. And on that play, that was all the defense. They made it happen.
Let's go! What's in that body?
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
Oh, had it.
To escape, and he goes down.
Need a little bit more blocking.
For any defense is finding
A little bit
ways to
more.
make the quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback, right in the face of him, puts him down.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Now back to throw. Sideline throw.
All right,
It's
just
complete.
kick it.
And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Oh, are you serious, kick meter? Come on.
And making sure it was a catch. Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
I can't have one of those games, please.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
some breathing room.
Oh, that's not going to help.
17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
That's another nice run, and I have to tell you, some of the coaches that I played for, their philosophies were always different when they see a guy running the ball well. Some of them wanted to immediately go to play action and throw it now because it's wide open. While other coaches said, you know something? Until they stop him, that big boy's going to keep getting the football. And that might be the direction that they're going to go right now.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They got to feel pretty good about that one.
Hello.
Second down, Elliott.
There we go.
Down to about the 31-yard line. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. So 3rd and 2, and I count 6 defensive backs out there. From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
There we go. Good job. It ain't no easy feat getting a sack on the Dallas D offensive line, let me tell you.
It'll be a loss of 5, and it'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Marquette King to punt it.
And on a 3-man rush at that.
Inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. The New York set to take the field. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Well, let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he will find his man on the outside.
All right, QB's in a good rhythm.
15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. They'll keep pounding.
Whoa, what's going on there? What happened there? That was weird. Oh, you know what happened there? I thought I called inside zone.
They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
All right, just kick it.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag, punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. They'll start the drive with Elliott.
Okay, make the tackle.
24 for a gain of 4. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
Good job.
Not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
And they insert their dime package, 6 DBs here on 3rd and 6.
Expecting pass all the way.
Too much time.
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. Well, the offense lining up 1st and 10. Prescott from the gun. Drops it underneath to Elliott.
Okay.
Taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. They're looking at a 2nd and short yardage to start things out. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. They'll run it now out of the gun.
The pursuit on that play is so bad.
That one goes for 13 yards and it moves the sticks.
The force defender just vanishes on that every single time.
4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Okay.
Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line.
Don't give up anything huge.
3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Make the tackle. Jeez.
At the 34. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down and 6.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Let's go. Is that Leonard Williams again? Good Lord. I've been wanting to get Leonard Williams into more, one-on-one pass rush opportunities, and you're seeing why. He's become an absolute monster now. Kick is up. It's good.
And we were scoreless up until this point in the second quarter. Now we finally have a little action.
Let's see where this action takes us. First quarter, no points at all. Now we've got our first score of the game. Well, does that signal that we're going to get more as we go along? Or will it revert back to what we saw in the beginning of the game?
New York set to take the field. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, second and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll set up the screen.
That is so bad.
And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20.
How do you get caught up like that with no awareness of what's around you? I hate when that happens.
Good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first it's good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's complete.
Okay. Caught him flat-footed a little bit.
This one all the way out across the 45. A very solid gain of 27.
Thank you, sir.
Back to throw now on first down.
Oh, I love this offense.
And he's brought down. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
All right, don't fumble.
Past the 30 down to the 25. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash them there. They blasted a gaping.
Sometimes they bork, but usually if they're halfway decent, they get it right. They don't bork very often. Where they screw it up is against cover 3 match. I didn't trust what I saw there. That stick route doesn't get enough depth.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every.
It doesn't conflict anybody. They just squat on it every single time.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. On 2nd down, Montgomery.
Wow, he got bailed out by the block shed there.
He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. The Jets on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw.
Why? Throw it underneath him, please.
Tried to dump it off underneath on the check down. Nearly picked. Instead, it's incomplete.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but I know it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board. Now they have a chance to kick a field goal by missing that shot.
Yeah, especially at this spot in the field. He's got to be upset he couldn't come up with that.
Well, I've missed 2 field goals.
Off the crossbar and out and short. He couldn't get
Okay,
it.
Wind.
It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
First one, it lagged on me. Second one, I just didn't get enough oomph on it, I guess.
Half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that too. But it was the crossbar that said otherwise. And that'll deny him a shot at 3.
Now a play fake here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's annoying. Ends, come on.
Just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
Prescott now on second down. And it's complete to Ladarius Green. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Because of how I have to book to the number 2 receiver first because of how bad the seam flat plays against trips. Got caught in no man's land there. Nothing I can do about that. Stop taking control of my player before the snap. Come on.
Pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still ended up with a solid gain.
Mr. Jake Ryan has been pretty active, I must say.
The big 2nd and 2 is a fun situation to try and defend. Playbook is wide open for an offense, partner.
Nice job holding to 1 after that 8-yard pickup on first down.
Couldn't quite get there.
He's taken down at the 29. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
It's going.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have.
Gotta tackle, folks.
A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Two minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this short timeout. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll get him down right around the 16. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Just because. I don't really have what I need to run anything else at the moment. All right, let's hold here, please.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Watch out for swing screen here. I'm in hard flats. Should be okay.
Here's Prescott. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. He went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th. And the Cowboys will call on Dan Bailey here. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. Knock it through. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener as we send you down to Orlando where we check in with Larry.
Should be a 6-6 affair, but it's not.
Take it away, Larry. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Here comes Ryan Switzer to return it. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. Toward the sideline and the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
La La Land, deep safety. And a million years to throw it.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams.
Oh.
And a big collision there as he winds up flat on his back at the 33. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
All right, good job. We're doing a good job. This game right here is why I don't have zone read in my that's an off tackle, but you saw in a zone read keeps the blocking on the front side of the zone read. It's not as good as the inside zone blocking. For whatever reason, the offensive line doesn't recognize that they have the numbers, so they don't block it nearly as well as they should, given the fact that they do. So you might as well just run inside zone.
A second down throw for Prescott. Flushed out right.
Ouch.
And he'll go down at the 28.
How did my spy not get him?
On his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
The Cowboys on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
Whoops.
And now whistles and a flag. I think we got
Heavy thumb by me.
Now, hold on a second. Why would they decline that?
Oh, he declined it. Good sport.
I don't have a good answer for you, but let's work the math here a little bit. If you take the penalty, you get 5 yards. Minimum.
You're in the positive in the yardage, and you get to rerun the down you just had.
I like that. I like that little extra on top of the whole thing. This makes 0 sense.
After the penalty, it's Elliott.
Oh, he's going to get there. I don't think he does.
23-yard line. It's a 5-yard pickup.
He's probably going to go for it. No, he's going to kick it. He might as well go for it here. Yeah.
Coming up on 4th down. And the Cowboys will call on Dan Bailey here. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. And Bailey able to knock it through.
Kicking it gives him a 2-possession lead. But I would have gone for it if that was me. But, oh well. It's not me. So, there you go.
If you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high, as he once had 6 field goals.
Brandon, but 6? Let's hope we don't get that again, please. Can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice. Here's the Jets offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Wow, that's so ugly looking.
About the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, this is 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Hauled in by Anderson, left side.
Drifty, drift, drift.
The Jets on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 3. He'll look to throw.
Don't you dare possession catch that.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Back to throw here.
I had the... That's okay, that'll happen.
Geno Atkins with a great push up front. He picks up the sack and a loss of 8.
I was hoping for something else there, but it didn't happen, obviously.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
You gotta make that throw.
He was looking for Ardarius Stewart there.
That's a throw you gotta make.
And Charles got to like with this defense has been.
Nope, that's pretty much it. Only one with anything.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A little antsy on the left side of the line.
Yeah, I think they got the guy in the end. I think they got the DN there on that one. And let's face it, he is so amped up. Wanting to get a good get off on the snap, jump too quickly.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And no escaping this time as he'll go.
That's hilarious. I slid. I knew he was going to be blitzing. I slid to the side of the blitz. And my back was oblivious. Didn't even look across the formation. Horrible.
This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no.
Thank you.
Let's get 30, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he didn't make headway on that one, but he's had plenty of carries all night long. I just wonder if maybe he's a little bit tired from toting the rock that much.
Ten yards still left on 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And an alley to
Just so much time to throw. Jesus.
avoid the tackle there with a slide. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Partner, he was going through his
A
progressions.
million years to throw. He had no idea where he wanted to go.
And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
So 2nd and 9, the defense looking to put them in a bad spot here. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And he's going to drop this.
Thank you, C.O. Moore.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. It'll be a 2-yard gain. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
Now that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. No running now.
No.
No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one.
All right, I've held him to nothing but field goals. And now I got to score. Simple as that. I got to score.
4 now in the field goal department, and he's able to extend their lead.
When drives have bogged down, he's been automatic out there. So nice to have a kicker you can count on to put points on the board.
The Jets offensive unit ready to get going here. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
9 yards still remaining here to pick up the first on 2nd down.
Good! All right, here we go. 3-19!
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Good job.
He's got it over the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
Really? Come on, Raleigh Anderson. Look at me those.
6 there on first.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
So the offense readies for a 2nd and 4. This is the 10th carry for Ty Montgomery. And he'll get this up.
Wow.
45 to the 47. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on 2nd down. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the 4th quarter. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. On 3rd down, they go.
Yep. Got to get me an inch. Simple as that.
First down as he's brought down up near midfield. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. Running with Montgomery from the pistol.
Don't fumble.
Stopped dead in his tracks. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Switch it up here and look to
Are you serious? This is stupid. Come on.
Should have been there first. And it's 3rd down now. The Jets on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 6. They're going to look to throw.
That took so long to develop. One, it's insane that I had that much time to develop. When you wait till you see the monsters he has up front. But the reason why that took so long to develop, my receiver on the left collided right into the defender. I wanted to go to the flat curl side. But the fact that I had time to wait for the guy to, recover on his route and look backside is just stupid. This pass rush, ugh.
They go play action here on first down.
Ah, stinker. Had it. Thought I had it. He made a good play. That's the way good safety should play. He just didn't come down with the INT. I let it as well.
Definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
Again, he...
Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. He's at the 50.
The receivers are colliding into people. Come on. 3-4, cover 4, drop. Spreads the field. And it covers 4 wide receivers.
Was alive until that interception. What a terrific
This is
play,
dumb.
taking the ball away after
And again, receivers colliding all over the place.
Now that shutout still standing. You know that's something those defensive guys hold a lot of pride on, too.
no doubt about it. They're excited about where they are in this game.
On the run, it's Ware. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
A dump off to Elliott. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a free
Again,
set of
5,000 years to throw.
Nice pick up through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to
Granted, it's a 3-man rush, but Jesus, I can only cover for so long.
They're electing to throw
Guys got to get there and close. Do something. Help me out here.
things that they consider safe.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Oh, he's got a man wide.
I mean,
open, complete.
all day. This is stupid how much time he has.
Inside the 10 to the 7. That one goes for 24 yards. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. Now Elliott.
Thank you.
For a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. 2nd and goal. They still need 8 yards. And they'll take
Of course.
it into the end zone for a
Well, that makes my job a lot harder.
Ezekiel Elliott, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they be?
Now a hit and a loose football.
Of course.
Guys are going to get the football at the 23.
And of course, he recovers it.
As that ball got away from him, and he saw the opposing team recover it,
You felt his pain?
oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
A first down throw for Prescott. He just gets rid of it, throws it away.
I sent the rusher,
Nobody open now.
and still no one got through.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
A 20th carry here for Elliott. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave them with 3rd and still 7 yards to go. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding, keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Wow, that was horribly blocked.
Get it down this time to the 17. And the Cowboys will call on Dan Bailey here. From the left hash, this from 34. And Bailey able to knock it through. And that one ups the lead to 22-0. So yet another field goal to end a drive. That has been a very common theme. He's now hit 5 of them in this game.
Yeah, Brandon, as an offense, you hate that you've had to call on your kicker so often. But you have to love the fact that time and time again, he's come through.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out
Great.
to the 25-yard line. And the Jets set to take the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the
Well, that time I had 8 million years to throw.
no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get
That's what happens when you have... That's what should happen when you have linebackers on friggin' wide receivers. But yet, when you play zone, they can magically strafe and cover 10 million yards of ground.
Back to throw now on first down. And Anderson's got it.
Yeah, I got to hustle.
Down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Jesus.
And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away, and they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
The Jets on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll run it now out of the gun. And
Well, might as well go for it.
Nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. This linebacking core, they've done a
I get an
good job
unblocked
keeping
linebacker on an inside zone.
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Wow.
This is going to be intercepted.
I don't get why he wouldn't throw it over his head.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
This doesn't make any sense. Why would he underthrow that?
The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
They'll run now with Ware. And nice yardage right off the bat here as he's up to about the 24-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Good gain there on first down. It keeps him in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. They run again.
Thank you.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Cowboys on third down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 4. Now they'll run it on the toss.
Of course, there's no force defender in sight.
First down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. They run it here. Where? And he is going to be knocked flat on his back. Oh, a big hit. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And ready now for 2nd and 9.
Whoops.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. So following the run, we'll see what they do here on 3rd down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Now the Jets are going to burn another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Here's Marquette King now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
All right, let's salvage something, please.
On that one, it hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back. The Jets offense now works their way back onto the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and we'll do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel.
This is so stupid. A linebacker is able to come from playing a defensive end position to taking away a deep comeback. It's the dumbest thing in the world. He's nowhere near in position to be able to do that. It's horrible. How is a defensive end slash down linebacker able to strafe 30 yards laterally and cut that route off? It's horrible.
He'll look to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. And now it's 3rd down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
That's complete over the middle to Anderson. And he's going to have
again,
down as he's brought down at the 40.
An outside backer playing as a D end is able to get 20 yards wide.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively, because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. The Jets on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 10.
Let's go. Green 39.
They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw.
Oh, might as well.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belts. For you and I, that first Thursday night game also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We were into the regular season, the first game of the year. And, you know, all eyes were watching this one. Everyone was excited that football was back.
And it's just special. You can just feel it. It's so good to have the pigskin back out there. It'll be crisp fall weather before we know it.
You got that right, but I love the build-up to it, right? All day long anticipating it. And then we got here and we saw a game, the first game of the year. Let's keep going.
So for the Cowboys, they start the season with a great win on the road here in the Thursday opener. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week, where they take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat.
Well, it's a long season.
Trying to turn it around next week as they head down to Carson for a matchup with the LA Chargers. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaughan. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. Good night, everybody.
A lot of ridiculousness is what happened. Plus, this team is actually absolutely stacked to the hilt. Where do you see it? This is one of those games where linebackers lined up horribly, was able to cut off routes 20 yards downfield, laterally. It's the dumbest thing in the game. I mean, look at all of this time. No one is doing anything. Then when I bring the closest defender, he doesn't aid the cause as well. He did nothing. Lollygagging off the line here. I could have thrown there, but he was just too slow coming off the line. By the time he's in his route, the safety would have broke on it. And plus I was getting rushed here. Nothing I can really do about that. Again, all of this time. There's so much time. He starts out checking across a formation when the obvious blitzer is coming, but then ignores him. All right, nothing's coming. Probably should have just thrown here. I feel like I could maybe lead him up, but no. Again, 8 million years to throw the ball. Over and over and over again. One of the few times my receivers that I wanted to throw to was not getting knocked around by a backer. Leonard Williams showed up a little bit. This is just terrible right here. I don't know what they're doing. I mean, why? She did a pretty good job of obstructing him off the line. Just too much time to throw. Good coverage initially, pretty much across the board. Weird. Both my sacks came on a 3-man rush. Wanted to go here, but I couldn't get the ball off in time. Had it. That and I missed 2 field goals. Oh well. You're not going to win them all. Stuff happens. So how long is Maurice Alexander out for? Alright, only 4 weeks. Not terrible. But anyhow, look at the Cowboys roster. Receivers aren't that great. But it doesn't matter when you have a billion years to throw every time you drop back. Basically, he should win every single game. Provided shenanigans don't interfere, which is hard to avoid when you're playing, a 16-game season. You're going to have shenanigans somewhere. So there you go. That was not a good start at all, but you're going to have games like that. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Talk to you all later. Peace.